Curious questions, clever concepts, chit-chat, and other quick quirky quips. This is Simply Stable. Hey guys, I had a quick question. What are the current ways for people to be able to transfer stablecoins across blockchains? Like, are there universal APIs or SDKs that simplify multi-chain stablecoin support? Or
I mean, the space has come far, right? Like, think about like the original solution that existed was centralized exchanges, right? Like your original bridge, the first one was you go to this website where you trust that they have they're liquid and they're not going to rug you, and you basically use that as your bridge because they have assets on both chains, and you give them one, they give you the other, they charge some withdrawal fee. That was like the standard way before better ways got invented. So that was the starting point. Since then, there have been bridging protocols, and bridging protocols are like on-chain applications, and they connect two chains with a special infrastructure that they set up. So you're trusting the bridging infrastructure specifically when you go and move your assets between the chains. And that was the big revolution, um, that's been playing out so far. But the problem with bridging infrastructure, same with centralized exchanges, is that these systems are ap- dependent on a centralized actor. So imagine like this, paint this on-chain future where we talk about decentralized blockchains, systems that are not run by anybody. And and if you're using the same systems that we talk about, like the centralized exchanges and the bridges, well, the future becomes kind of like a fugazi, because it's like, hey, join this decentralized future where nobody controls anything, but to move between the chains you have to actually depend on this gatekeeper, and if they rug you, everything's fucked, right? So that's just a very hard problem space to be in, and we've seen that play out. Like over the last 8 years, I think close to north of $2 billion have been exploited in bridging hacks or exchanges going down. I have been victim to both of them. So I can tell you that systems that you think will never fail or are too big to fail, in crypto, we find, because there's no backstop, there is no Fed to save you, there's no bailout, it always ends up failing in the long run. So that's where the space has been so far. And what we're really excited about and working in Eco is how can we make that system better? So the original way that we have of using bridging protocols, like how can we make bridging protocols safer and also less dependent on centralized actors? And then taking it a step further and saying, what if we don't even need bridging operators? So we actually built a system that can accommodate both centralized actors that can be controlled, and more and it's not dependent on just one but a network of centralized actors. And then the further step of that, building a system using pure cryptography that requires no trust.